Here we go. We have Rowan doing our sprint for us there. Beside him is Nelson, and then Blake, Michael, Cruz, and Danny. Torps Black gets the sprint win. Mike's check with the ball. Over to Nelson's check. Passes to Cruz's check. Back up to Nelson's check. Back across to Cruz's check. Cruz is pressing out. Over to Nelson's check. Nelson tries for a steal. It's an ordinary foul. He's going to move in, waiting for a shot, maybe not quite. Michael goes for a steal, and that is their ball. They're going to take a shot here, and that is a nice goal. I really thought we had a chance of a steal on that one. That's too bad, but we'll get it back here. Okay, Blake up top starts with the ball. Oh, okay. There we go. We got a driver here, and he is crashed. That was Rowan. Didn't work out for us there. Torps back on offense. Pass up to Nelson's check there. Up top to Michael's check. Across to Blake's check. Back up top to Mike's check. He's going to go for a shot. That goes wide. I think it might have been blocked by one of our players, not sure who. Sasha passes it to Blake. Michael's swimming wide to get the pass. Ball's with Michael now. A little bit of a tangle there, no whistle. And there it is, there's the 5. Michael let go of the ball while it was facing the net there, and that's a 5 meter. Earned by Michael, good job. Who's gonna take it? Looks like Nelson's gonna take this first one here. And that's a nice corner shot by Nelson to put us on the board. 1-1. Okay, here we go. Mike's check up top with the ball. Passes to Nelson's check. Leaves a player open there, and they're switching checks. Cruz's check with the ball up to Michael's check. And that was a really nice shot. Nice shot. 2-1 Torps. I think we're going to get the hang of these kids. That's the same kid for both those goals. They're familiar with him from last year's season. He's a 2009, so played U16 last year against them, and now has moved up to the U18 world. They know his skill set. Blake's up top with the ball. Blake to Nelson. Oh, he can't quite keep his hand on it. He gets in the way. And Nelson is able to capture that pass. Or reclaim it, I guess. They got 10 seconds left on the shot clock. They pass it across to Mike, who fires it in under the goalie's arm. That's a beautiful goal. 2-2. Got a little, that was beautiful from Vlad there. Okay, Michael's going to stay up top and check that player. Nelson's check with the ball there now. Mike's check, back to Nelson's check, back to, over to Danny's check actually, back to Michael's check. Here's the shooter. He's going to foul the shoot. He's going to try and foul the shoot. Nelson's check with the ball. Nelson trying for the steal, and that's a ball under. Way to see it. Rowan and an exclusion. Woo-wee. Good job, Rowan. Amazing. Okay, we have Danny up top. Passes across to Rowan. Across to Nelson in the corner there. And there's a nice, oh, nice try, nice try. Who gets it? Who gets it? Who gets it? Bit of a scramble. Who's got it? Looks like Torps end up with possession. Really good effort there, guys. Nice try. Here we come back on defense. Oh, except there was a shenanigan in the middle of the pool. Turnover in our favor. We have to pass before we can shoot. And now we lost it because we didn't pop it even though we passed it. Okay. Nelson's not giving up. He's trying for a steal down there. Nelson's check passes it up the pool to Rowan's check. Rowan's check into open water and Danny with the steal. Ooh, these boys are going to get tired. It's a lot of back and forth. Rowan with the ball. He's having a great game so far. He's going to swim it in a little bit. Passes to Mike across. Mike's going to get an ordinary foul. That should be a kick out. The player's not allowed to touch the ball. Oh, that's a nice save by the Torpedoes goalie. And there's another push off or something in the middle of the pool that gives us possession again. Oh, pass into the center there. And there's a 5-meter earned by Danny. Nice job. Danny earns a 5. Looks like Mike's going to swim in and take it. Let's go, Michael. And there's a nice bottom corner shot by Mike. Puts Surrey ahead 3-2. And we're back on defense here. Oh, what's happening? Oh, timeout. Timeout called by Torps. Here we go. Nelson's check with the ball. To Rowan's check. Back to Nelson's check. And that gets passed out again. Rowan's back on his check. Nelson's back on his check. Mike's on his check. No foul. They're trying. Passes it in, and that skips and goes right to Sasha. We have Michael way up ahead here. Let's go, Mike. By Sasha, and there's a 5-meter. Mike earns a 5. Who's taking it? Somebody go take it. Okay, Nelson's going to take it here. That's a great shot. Brings us up to 4-2. Okay, Michael's check up top with the ball. Over to Cruz's check. Now Nelson's check with the ball. Cruz's check. Mike's check. Nelson's check. Back to Mike's check. Whoops, and that ball slips. Okay. Passes over to Nelson's check. And that goes off Sasha's fingers there. Nice save, Sasha. Torps will get the ball at the 2-meter cone here. Okay, Danny's check over to Mike's check, over to Nelson's check. Back to Mike's check, Nelson's check, Mike's check, Nelson's check. Mike's check. Mike going for a steal. Good try. Ordinary foul. This kid can shoot if he wants to, but he passes to Nelson. Check. Nelson trying for a steal. Ordinary foul. This kid's outside. He can shoot, and he does. And that's a beautiful save by Sasha. Don't worry, Sasha. It's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah, buddy. You're good. You're good. Let's go. Sasha trying to tell us that he's celebrating his save, not slapping the water that they get the ball at the 2. Here we go. That ball takes a skip, and that's a beautiful read by Danny. Danny reclaims that skip, and we've got possession again. Big pass up to Mike, who's getting dunked in the hole set there. Looks like Cruz. Cruz working in the hole set position. He's going to swim out, make room for Blake to get in there. Danny's getting instructions to start a drive here. Mike gets an ordinary foul. Gets a little bit of space. That's a bit of an inaccurate pass, unfortunately, and the Torps player recoups that ball. Over to Mike's check here now. I believe there's going to be a shot clock error, and we're just going to, they didn't reset the possession clock there, I think, on that turnover. So they're just going to do that for a second, take the ball out of the pool and reset the shot clock. I always feel bad for these kids who don't get to actually take a break. They still have to tread water instead of just standing still while the refs figure the things out. All right, here we go. Michael's check is going to start with the ball. They've got 24 seconds on their shot clock. Nelson's check with the ball. Passes up top to nobody's check. He was left unattended. What's happening? There's lots of whistles. Cruz has got an exclusion. So we're going to man down here. Come on, defense, boys. Rowan's check with the ball. Up to Nelson's check. Oh, he wants to shoot so bad. He passes up to Blake's check. Passes across Mike's check. Nelson's coming for a steal. Good pressure. And they don't. Oh. That's a ball under. Cruz is back in the water. We have a normal compliment. This player's going to shoot. That's an awesome stop by Sasha. Woo! Hits the main row. So Torps is going to get it at the 2-meter line on the far side. We have a natural compliment in here now. We got a 6-on-6. Rowan's check with the ball. Up to Danny's check up top. Cruz going for a steal! Woo! Oh, and then there's a bit of an attempt for a swim under in the middle, and we lose that possession as quickly as we gained it. Too bad. Here we go. Cruz's check with the ball. Cruz's check with the ball still. Figuring out their play here. Over to Blake's check. Blake pressuring. Ordinary foul. He's going to back up. Cruz's check. Nelson's check. Cruz's check. And there's a steal for Sasha as our defenders hold their players. Woo! Good defense, boys. Way to get that back. Okay, up the top, or up the side to Mike. Ordinary foul. He'll get himself a bit of space. Looking for someone to pass to. Pay attention, boys. Danny releases from the player, and he's able to get the ball. Who else is open here? There we go. Pass over to Cruz. Cruz. Nelson's left unattended there, and he's going to do a little swim. Is he going to do it? Patience. Oh, and he gets it under his arm. Well done. Scores 5-2 for Surrey. They hear everything you say, Jackson. You better be careful, friend. Here we go. Nelson's check with the ball. Passes up top to Mike's check. Nelson's check. Nelson trying to press. Over to Danny's check. Cruz is trying, and Cruz is going to get his second exclusion of the game. Nice interception by Danny. Oh, no. Unfortunately, Mike passes it. Doesn't know. Nelson didn't know that ball was coming. Are we able to steal it? We're not. Okay, we have Cruz back in the water. One second. Nice block, Danny. That they had 1 second left in the quarter for a shot. Took it, and Danny finished us off the first quarter with a huge block. The score is 5-2 for Surrey. All right, these boys are pumped up. Sorry, I didn't take the mute off before they did their cheer, but it was sure louder than the cheer they did before the game. Let's go, boys. Okay, who's in the water here? We've got Danny, Michael, Blake, Sasha, Nelson, Ricky. Rowan's going to do the sprint for us. Let's go, Rowan. Go, Rowan. Ah, close, buddy, close. Good try, good try. Torps are going to start on offense here. Nelson's check with the ball, passes over to Ricky's check. Ricky's check back to Nelson's check. And what's happening now? What's happening now? Oh, I think we had a clock issue, guys. The shot clocks are black. They're just going to take 12 seconds off, maybe? Match it up with the game clock. All volunteers overworking the clocks. We all know what that's like. Yeah, so they took 12 seconds off. So 18 seconds left on the shot clock for Torps. The guys are chatting in the pool here, like the Torps players and the Surrey players, while we're waiting for the block to get sorted. Oh, and they're fixing up the kick-out board as well. Here we go. Nelson's check is starting with the ball. There we go. Mike's check with the ball. Over to Danny's check. It's winding up a lot there. A lot of fakes. Out to Michael's check. Across to Nelson's check. Nelson going for a steal. Mike going for a steal. Oh, get it. Oh, good job. Good job. Woo. Nice grab, Sasha. Here we go. That ball goes over to Rowan. Up to Nelson on the far side there. Blake's going to drive here. Nelson fires it across the pool, I think, to Ricky. These kids keep touching the ball after the whistle, which is not allowed. Oh, go to it, go to it, go to it. Unfortunate. That pass didn't work out for us. We're back on defense here. Ricky's check with the ball here. Back to Danny's check. Over to Mike's check. Rowan's check. Mike's check. Danny's check. 4. Danny with the block. Okay, this kid's he wants to shoot, but he can't. Not enough time. And that's our ball. Nelson catches it, passes it up to Michael, who's up the pool all by himself, gets an ordinary foul. Now he'll have time and space. Mike's looking for someone to pass to. Another ordinary foul. Whoops, 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 whoops. Nelson's able to reclaim that and earns the exclusion there. Passes back up top to Michael. Vlad's calling a timeout. And we're going to set something up here. All right. They've come up with the master plan for this man up. They have 13 seconds of the Torps player being in the exclusion box. Sasha passes it in to Danny, to Blake, to Nelson, to Blake, to Danny. Whoops. Oh, pardon me, Mike. That's Mike. Now to Danny. And Danny tries for it, and it hits the post. Good try. Oof, what a strong shot. Okay. Rowan's check up top with the ball. Passes to Nelson's check. Switch. Danny's coming to check this player who fires it way high over the net. And we're back on offense. Let's go, boys. Okay, pass to Michael. To Danny. Got Ricky in the hole set there. Moving off, making space. Pass to Michael. Michael. Oh, and where's that? Yeah, okay. They called Michael for pulling that player back. And that's a turnover. Danny's going to swim over to that check. Let's go, Sasha. Nice try. Nice try. All right, here we go. Cruz is coming in the water. Danny's going to take a break. Rowan with the ball here now. Ordinary foul, gets a little bit of space. Over to Mike. Wowza. An aggressive press. Mike, and not a lot of time. I'm surprised by that call. That should be a kick out. Yeah. Oh, that's a kick out on somebody else. Not what I expected. Anyway, here we are with Rowan with the ball. It's got Blake wide open and open water on the side there. Over to Nelson. Up to Mike. And Mike, oh, it looked like it touched the goalie and then the lane ropes there, but I guess maybe the goalie didn't touch it. Nice shot, nice try, Michael. Back on defense here. Ricky's check up top with the ball. Player can shoot if he wants to. Opts to pass. It's Nelson's check with the ball. Passes up to Ricky's check. Ricky pressing aggressively up to Blake's check. Oh, over to the shooter who drops the ball. And here we go. Blake recovers it, passes it to Sasha, and we're passing it all the way up to Cruz up here on the side. Ordinary foul. Cruz gets himself some space. Vlad's asking everybody to move in here. Cruz is looking for someone to pass to. Finds Michael. Passes it back to Cruz on the corner. Edge of your screen there. Ordinary foul. Nelson on a bit of a drive there. Oh, that looks like it got intercepted. Oh, we got to go get that guy. Somebody swim to him. Somebody swim to him. Good job, Ricky. Oh, boy. Nice, Sasha! No! They're calling a 5-meter on Michael, and nobody's sure why. Nobody's sure why here. All right. That was a beautiful stop by Sasha. Let's see if he can do it here. Let's get big, Sasha. Oh. Must have got faked out. Dove the wrong way there. All good. And let's get back on offense, boys. Let's get it back. Blake starts it, pops the ball. Let's do something. Help the ball, guys. Ordinary foul for Blake. Gets himself a bit of space. Looking for someone to pass to still. Nelson's able to release and receive the ball, but now what? Passes across to Michael in open water. Come on, Mike. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Off the goalie's fingertips, but what a cross cage shot. That was awesome. 6-4. Hey, that is Nelson's check with the ball. Over to Blake's check. Nelson's going to go for it. Not quite. Nelson's check with the ball. Up to Blake's check up top. Over to Nelson's check. Up to Blake's check. Nelson's check. And he gets around, and huge save by Sasha. New shot clock here for Torps. They're going to take the ball at the 2-meter. Blake's check of the ball. Nelson's check. Blake's check. Nelson's check. And there's a nice stop by Sasha, but the rebound doesn't quite go our way. Good try by Rowan. They're going to get another 20 seconds here. Blake's check with the ball. Rowan's check with the ball. Blake's check with the ball. Rowan's check with the ball. Into the whole set. And that's a huge block by Sasha. Wow, Sasha's having a game. Amazing. Woo-wee. Okay, Mike's with the ball now. Oh, passes back to Sasha. Okay, back up the pool to Mike. We're down to 13 seconds already on the shot clock. We're pretty far away from the net environment. See what we can do here. Rowan with the ball. Passes to Blake. 3, 2, 1, shoot! Ah, he dumps it. No. Blake can sometimes pull off an amazing lob. Oh, and a sneaky smile on his face. Earns the turnover. Beautiful. And we're going to get another 30 seconds. The ball is still in that position where it was dumped in the corner. Nelson picks it up, and now the clock is going to start. Pops it. Here we go. Passes over to Ricky. Ricky, ordinary foul, gets himself a bit of space, looking for someone for some help. Passes to Nelson there. Oh, Rowan working hard, not quite. Oh, but he's not giving up. Good try. Good try, guys. Goalie fires it up. Ricky's check with the ball. Ordinary foul. He'll back up to give some space here. Over to Michael's check. Rowan's check. Cruz's check. Into the whole set position, and that is nice steal. Good teamwork, and we get possession there with a whistle. These Torps players are pushing their boundaries here by continuing to play after the whistles over and over again. Passes up to, who's that, Michael. Oh, Rowan! Oh! Wow! Such a great play. Rowan on his back, turns and shoots. That was beautiful. Amazing work. Oh my gosh. Rowan's going to come and take a break after that beautiful goal. Danny's coming in the pool now. Blake's check up top with the ball. Passes to Nelson's check. Over to Cruz's check. Blake's check up top. Nelson's check. Blake's check. Nelson's check. Cruz's check. Over to Nelson, going to try for a steal, not quite. Passes it back over to Nelson's check, who goes for an arm grab. And there, oh, that's a nice shot. Nice shot. Okay, 5-7. 25 seconds left in the second quarter here, guys. 25 seconds left. Okay, Blake with the ball up top. Danny, oh, that was a great, oh no, shoot. Felt like there was maybe another choice for someone to pass to. Here we go. Nelson's trying to swim up the side for this check. They have 5 seconds to make something happen. It's not going to happen. The press is too strong. Amazing defense, Surrey. Great job. We're going to switch pool ends here at the half, and it's 7-5 for Surrey. Here's what the board looks like, guys. We have 1 exclusion on Michael, 3 goals. We have 2 exclusions on Cruz, 1 goal for Rowan, and 3 goals for Nelson for a total of 7. Each team is called 1 timeout each, so they each have 1 left for the second half. Hey guys, this is where it gets tricky. Those cap numbers are at the way other end of the pool. Looks like Ricky, Nelson, Blake, Sasha, Annette, Cruz, Michael, and I believe Danny is going to do the sprint. Torps are going to start us off again here on offense. Okay, Nelson's check with the ball here. Cruz is check with the ball. Nelson's check. Cruz is check. Blake working hard in the whole check there. This player's left unattended. Nelson goes over to check him. They're trying for a steal. Let's go, Sasha. Nice job. Beautiful. So many blockers, not a lot of options of where that kid could have shot the ball. Nelson or Michael with the ball. Passes to Ricky. It's got Cruz on the far side of the pool there. Oh, nice try. Goes for a blocker, and the goalie still has to try for that save. Very good. Danny's check with the ball over to Cruz's check. Nelson's watching for a steal. Mike's check with the ball into the whole check or whole set position, and that's going to be a 5-meter call. That's on 12, I think, on Blake. Let's go, Sasha! Let's go, Sasha. Let's go, buddy. Those are tough. Those are tough. Let's get it back, boys. Here we go. Let's go, Surrey! Let's go, Surrey! Blake with the ball over to Michael. Nelson on a drive. Getting closely followed. Whoops. Oh, yeah. Good job, Danny, with the swim over there. Oh, gosh. Oh, Cruz being held. Can he get his hand on it? No, there's the crash. Too bad. Nice try. Big pass up the pool to Ricky's check. Ricky's check with the ball. Trying for an ordinary there. Gosh, Ricky. Nice job, Ricky. Wow! Amazing, Sasha. Unbelievable. And there's an exclusion as well for shenanigans after the whistle. I feel like it's about time we got a call for that. Let's go. Michael swimming up here with the ball. Passes to Danny. Back to Ricky. To Michael. Over to Nelson in the corner. Looking for someone. Passes back to Ricky. Up to Mike. Mike wants to, and it goes high. Passes to Danny's check. Over to, who's that? Cruz's check, Mike's check. Who's got it? There's the ball under. Very nicely done. Sasha's got the ball, and right away there, Danny gets a call for a turnover, and we lose possession. Oh, and now there's an exclusion on Mike. So here we go. Ricky's check with the ball. Nelson's check. Ricky's check. Back to Nelson's check. Cruz's check up top with the ball. Over to, oh, darn. That was a great shot. Really nice shot. All right, guys, we have ourselves a tie game here. Let's see if we can get a bit of momentum again. Mike with the ball. Passes to Danny. To Nelson. And that's a beautiful shot.
That was like an eye mark.
Blake's hanging back with that check up top. It's over to Nelson's check. Back up top to Blake's check. Back to Nelson's check. Back to Blake's check. Nelson's check. Blake's check. Into Cruz's check. And they're able to get it past Sasha on that one. We're back up to a tie of 8-8. Okay, get it back again, boys. Here we go. We can do it again. Blake with the ball. Blake looking for his person to pass to. Ordinary foul. Gets a little bit of space for himself. Passes to Danny. Danny receives that. Ordinary foul. Gets himself a little bit of space for someone to pass to. Nelson's able to turn and shoot again. And that's basically the same play twice in a row. And they've got great positioning right now. Let's keep the momentum going. Here we go back on D. Mike's going to stay up top with this check this time. Passes into Nelson's check. We have a driver. Cruz and Mike's check playing pass here. Mike's check. Over to Danny's check. And Mike swims over to get that steal. Mike to Nelson. Nelson gets an ordinary. He's got Cruz. Oh! Way to be there, Cruz. Snuck up the back. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, we have a score of 10-8 for Surrey. We're back on defense here. 3:42 left in the third quarter. Michael's staying up top. That's Nelson's check with the ball. Mike's check. Nelson's check. Cruz's check. Nelson's check. Somebody on a drive, and that ball skips and goes to Sasha. Sometimes that just happens on those passes. Oh my gosh. All right, we get an ordinary as Mike gets swam under. We've got Rowan open, wide open. Not anymore, okay. We still have 15 seconds on the clock. Cruz is able to get the ordinary, and that kid keeps fighting with him, though. I'm not happy about that part of this referee in this game. Passes it across. Whoops, a bit too far. Who's getting it? Who's getting it? Who's getting it? I think Nelson was trying to hold that player to let Michael go. Maybe a little bit of lack of communication in that particular scenario. That's too bad. That's okay. Here we go. Number 2. That's Michael, and that's his third exclusion. We've lost Michael for the rest of the game. That's a bummer. A bummer. Here we go. Here we go. Blake's check with the ball. Up top to Cruz's check. Across to Nelson's check. Over to Danny's check. Danny's check over to Blake's check. Going for a shot. Huge save by Sasha. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, Torps will get one more second of power play here as they get the ball at the 2-meter. And then I think we've got Ricky coming back in. Here we go. We got a full complement again. Ricky's in. Who wants to shoot? That's a nice stop by Sasha. Oh, and they recover the rebound. 20 seconds again on the clock for those guys. Cruz with the ball. Blake's check with the ball. Cruz's check. Nelson's check. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. No score. Okay, 2 minutes left in this third quarter here. We got Ricky, Nelson, Blake, Rowan, Danny, and Cruz in the pool. We need to reset the shot clock. There they go. Blake up top with the ball. Blake passes to Cruz. Cruz draws the ordinary, gets himself a little bit of space. Oh, Nelson's got side. Can he do it? Can he do it? And there he goes with an explosion. Nelson has to pass, though, before he can shoot. Passes to Ricky, up to Blake up top. We've got a man up here. Over to Rowan. Up to 12. That's Blake. Blake with a shot, and that gets blocked. We're going to go. Ricky's not quitting. Ricky's not quitting. Good try, Ricky. Okay, that's going to be Danny's check with the ball here. Across to Cruz's check. Over to Nelson's check. Back to Rowan's check. Up top to Cruz's check again. Back to Nelson's. Big press, big press. He's trying to get it. They can't shoot. They have to pass, and they do a weird dump. Usually you dump to the corner. He dumped it halfway up the pool. Let's go, Cruz. Let's go, Cruz. And that is, oh, unlucky. It goes wide. It goes wide. Great patience on Cruz's part. Looked like it was going in from here. Unfortunately, it just went a bit wide. Good try, guys. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Nelson's check with the ball. Rowan's check with the ball over to Cruz's check. Ricky working hard in the whole check position there. Rowan with the Rowan's check. This kid's left unattended as Nelson was part of the steal program there, which didn't work. And there we were able to reclaim that rebound. We have 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Oh, it's a nice block by the goalie. Nice shot. Nice block by the goalie. So here's the board after the third. Surrey's leading just by 1. Scores 10-9 for Surrey. We have Michael had 3 goals before he got rolled, so he's rolled. Cruz with 1 goal and 2 exclusions. Rowan with 1 goal, Nelson with 5 goals, and we have Blake with 1 exclusion. Both teams still have a timeout to spend in the fourth quarter. Okay, it looks like Rowan is coming out to do the sprint for us. Beside him, Danny. Oh no, pardon me, Cruz. Cruz is doing the sprint for us. Beside him is Danny, then Rowan, Sasha and Net Blake, Nelson and Ricky. Here we go, guys. Fourth quarter. What an exciting game. Torps will win that sprint. We're going to start on defense here. Players are marking up. Rowan's check with the ball. Nelson's check with the ball. Rowan's check. Nelson's check. Nelson's check. Rowan's check. Back to Nelson's check. Rowan's check. Across to, who's that? Nelson's check. And that's a nice stop and a nice rebound. Was claimed by Ricky. Big pass to Nelson. He's going to swim it in a bit here. He's got Cruz. He's got Rowan. And there it goes under the arm. Beautiful. Nelson's playing that corner really well tonight. He had the assistance of Cruz and Rowan if he needed it. 11-9 for Surrey. Woo! This game's exciting. When the 18U boys in front of me here start stomping their feet, it gets a little bit shaky on my tripod. So sorry if you're getting dizzy back home. Here we go. Rowan's check up top with the ball. Over to Nelson's check. Up to Rowan's check. Over to Nelson's check. To Rowan's check. Over to Nelson's check. Over to Rowan's check. Ordinary foul. Go back up to give space. Over to... Oh, that's a really nice shot. Yeah, that lefty into that top left corner. Really nice shot. It's 11-10. Let's get it back, boys. Let's get it back. Here we go. Blake starts up top with the ball. Passes to Cruz. Ordinary foul. Nelson's on the drive. He's got 3 guys on him, which leaves Blake wide open up top. Hey! It happened again! It happened again. Nelson draws 3 kids in. Blake gets wide open up top. The guys start to go cover Blake because they know he's got a cannon from up top. Leaves Nelson unattended for a second and does a perfect pass for an assist. That was a beautiful play, boys. Here we go, back on defense. 6:29 left in the fourth. Nelson's check with the ball. Cruz's check. Nelson's check. Rowan's check up top. Nelson's check. Rowan's check up top. All the way across. He's going to go for a shot. Nice, and an awesome recovery by Blake in front of the net. Beautiful save, Sasha. Nice recovery by Blake. Make sure the Torps didn't get their hands on it. Passes it to Cruz up the side there. He's going to swim with it. Everybody's good in position along the 2-meter line is Vlad's instruction. We have Blake, we have Ricky, and we get, unfortunately, he gets a 5-meter call. Wow, guys. Let's go.
Let's go, Nelson.
Okay, can Nelson get another 5-meter shot tonight? Let's see. Oh no! Unlucky. Too big of a bounce, hits the crossbar. Here we go, back on defense. Okay, Nelson's check with the ball. Cruz's check. Nelson's check. Cruz's check. They're doing a switch there. Over to Ricky's. Nope. Is that Danny? Danny's check. Ordinary foul. They got a pass before they can shoot. Rowan's check. Oh! That's a crazy shot again from that position with that left-handed player. Different left-handed player. I didn't actually realize that they had two on this team, but there you go. Let's get it back, boys. We can do it. We've been doing it all game. Here we go. It's 12-11 for Surrey. 5:17 left in this fourth quarter. Blake up top with the ball. Somebody needs to help the ball here. We're down to 20 seconds. Oh my gosh. Cruz is swimming out to help. Whoa! Oh, and there's a steal. What's going to happen? Cruz gets in front of him. Who's working on this kid? Can Ricky catch up? Can Ricky catch up? That's going to be a 5-meter. All right. All right. Not much you can do there. That's sort of a guaranteed goal if you don't get the 5, but Sasha's got a chance to save it here. Let's get big, buddy. Read the shooter. Read the shooter. We can do it. Watch his eyes. Ah, nice try. He was so close. What a sweep. Tie game here, 12-12. Our ball, 4:43 left in the fourth. Hey, Blake up top with the ball again. Nelson releases to help the ball here. There gets an ordinary, gets himself a bit of space. Passes it across. Whoops, whoops, whoops. There you go. Danny's able to get his hands on it, looking for someone to pass to. We're down to 10 seconds on the shot clock here. Passes it in. Who's on the drive there? Nelson. There was no whistle. And that ball gets stolen. That drive doesn't work out for us. Okay, let's go back on defense here, guys. Go back on defense. I think that's Danny on the far side there. Into Cruz's check. Up top to Ricky's check, to Rowan's check, to the corner over to Danny's check. He wants to shoot. And that's a beautiful save and trap by Sasha. 3:50 left in this fourth quarter. 12-12. What an exciting game. We need somebody to get the ball here. There you go. Backs up to give space. He's got Ricky here. Oh, Ricky being held by number 2 a little bit. He's not able to get that pass. Back on defense. Up to Nelson's check. Ordinary foul. Nelson backs up to give space. He has to pass it. And that is that looked like a clean steal. But they call it a 5. That's too bad. Unlucky. Who's that on? That might have been on Cruz. Yeah, that was on Cruz. That's Cruz's 3rd, so he's rolled now.
Let's go, Sasha!
Let's go, Sasha. Get big, buddy. Nice try, bud.
Let's go, Surrey! Let's go, Surrey! Let's go, Surrey! Let's go, Surrey! Let's go, Surrey!
Blake up top of the ball. Passes to Nelson. Passes to Blake, who's open there. Blake's going to go for a little swim here. Nice job, Blake. Nelson trying to drive. Oh, he keeps it in the pool there. Good job. Is that Ricky? Oh, it's Rowan. Big pass across to Nelson, I guess. A little bit too far. A little bit too far. That's the shot clock. Maybe that was a purposeful dump. That might have been it. Okay, let's go. Ricky's check with the ball. Passes in. Blake's check. And that's in. Is it in or is that a 5 meter? Okay, I guess the ball didn't go in the net, but they've called another 5 meter. That one might have been on Blake. It looks like Blake got a second red mark on the board. Oh, Sasha, sounded like he touched that one. Too bad. Good try. All right, 14-12. We got 2:30 left in the 14th. I think 5 of their goals have been on those 5 meter shots, which is too bad. Our guys are obviously attacking from behind in a way that's not allowed in front of the net. Putting Sasha in a tough spot. See if we can get it back. Blake with the ball up top. Over to Danny. Danny's able to get in front of him. Passes to Rowan. Oh, what's that? That is not a 5. Oh, it's going to be an exclusion maybe? She's deciding. I'm not sure what's happened there. They just rolled Danny and somebody else got 1 exclusion. So number 3, that's Danny, is rolled for something that only 1 person in the entire pool area knows. And number 9 got a kick out on Torps. So I don't know who has possession here or what's going to happen. Looks like it might be our ball with a 5-on-5 now. And now we've got some cards coming out, which is always fun for everybody as well. That's a red card for Danny, who was rolled. So not sure what happened there, if there was a fist or an elbow. We didn't see her do any sort of motion with her arms, which is usually what they do to explain to the team, the coaches, the audience, what happened. So it just sounds like a lot of confusion right now. So it's a red card for Danny. Rolled, but not a brutality. I'm hearing from the boy sitting in front of me, which means he should be able to play tomorrow. We have Jacob coming in the pool here now. And we have 5-on-5. All right, let's see if we can get a bit of momentum after this. Blake starts us off with the ball. 20 seconds on the clock. That's it. Over to Nelson. Nelson gets an ordinary. He's outside. He can shoot. And, oh, he hits the crossbar. Too bad. These guys are going to slow it down a bit. We're down to the last 2 minutes of the game. They're going to use the whole clock. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're finishing this game maybe with only 5 players in the pool. I'm not sure what's happening. Oh, here he comes now. Okay, I don't know if they didn't hold a blue flag up over on the officials table or what. But here we are. Who's check? Rowan's check with the ball. Jacob's check. That shot goes wide. Right at the shot clock. 9. That's Ricky. Ricky with the ball. Over to Blake. Okay, over to Anton. Anton to Ricky. They got 9 seconds. That's aggressive. That's pressing aggressively for sure. Ricky with the ball. Over to Anton. Anton tries for it, and it's a field block. We're down to the last minute and 3 seconds here. They're going to slow it down and use the clock. give us a chance of only one more offensive. If they do it right, they should burn the whole 30 seconds. Let's see here. Jacob's check with the ball over to Rowan's check. Up across to Anton's check. Anton's check to Jacob's check. Over to Anton's check. That goes into the middle, and that is not a 5-meter call. Sasha recovers it. Great defense by Ricky. We got Anton here. We have 23 seconds left in the game. Anton back to Ricky. Ricky to Blake, and that doesn't quite get stolen. Also doesn't earn an exclusion. Ricky on a drive. Why not, Ricky? Why not? Oh, two! That went off the goalie. Oh my gosh. This goalie's got a bit of a smirk on his face for not getting credit for that save. 5 seconds left. What a fight our boys put out. Amazing work, boys. Amazing work. That's our 16U boys playing their 18U team and only losing by 2 goals. Those 5 meters kind of did us in that game, unfortunately, but that was a well-played match. Really good game.